toward after domination will shift the residents' attitudes, making facilities easier to use after domination.
Turn this village full of gods' maidens into a witch's withered playground. Can't wait to look upon their frustrated, depressed faces. You were able to dominate it. That'll do, 100 Knight. Now then,
Okay.
keep it up until you dominate every house in this stupid village.
That's probably some sort of healing item. Oh, I guess we're gonna raid everybody. Family treasure antidote. An even match. Alright. So let's go over here. Cookies. Sorry, I have to take the cookies, guys. Cookies. Your family treasure was cookies. Congratulations, every house has been taken over via witch domination.
That wasn't half bad. You put on a decent enough show. That thing again. That damn pest, huh? That's... What? Is this a distortion? We shouldn't spend too much more time here. The way out will close. Hey, 100 Knight, run! There's no... I'll guide the way, so get to the exit. What's her deal? She's missing a few screws. That was its war cry, 100 Knight. We can't sit here and watch this any longer. Move it! Leave this to me.
Yeah.
really doesn't want to let us go, with such a small space. Having to fight it is an inevitability. If I fought it myself, it'd be over in a snap. Huh? That's...
Another distortion, I guess.
fine. Let's give it the fight it wants so bad. Change of plans. Kill that thing, 100 Knight. No more running away. Accept this battle's inevitability. Anyone who gets in my way is my enemy. Fight it. Kill it. Use every fiber of your being to do my bidding. What? You agree, huh? Ha! What a smart answer. This will be a good chance to show me what you're really made of.
Regarding boss encounters, the bosses who await at the end of an area have plenty of health, stamina, and a desire to continue living despite Vitalia's command, which I guess is my master's command. A boss's stamina and health will display at the bottom of the screen. The rapidly shifting blue bar is the boss's guard gauge. The less this bar is filled, the lower the boss's guard is at that moment. The guard consistently shifts in battle, but it tends to drop significantly right before the boss utilizes a powerful attack. Whistling the boss's attack pattern and how to safely dodge their stronger attacks, so remain vigilant on face my dude.
Oi! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Oi! Fly! Yeah! 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 Fly out! Oi! 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 Yeah! Oi! Oi! Fly! Oi! Yeah! 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 Fly! Fly! Yeah! Fly! Yeah!
Let's attack it. Get on it. Ow.
Oi! Yeah! Oi! Fly! Yeah! Oi! Oi! Yeah! 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 Oi! Fly! Yeah! Yeah! Oi!
Yeah!
Just as I thought. You struggle to make your own decision. I figured you wouldn't be able to handle such a burden this early. Make your escape
Whatever.
before it regenerates. Go! Over that way as fast as you can. Make it over there, and I'll do something about our friend. There's no time for fear. Jump! Get out of my sight!
Oh.
Come to me, 100 Knight. I am Metalia, your master and your contractor. I alone control your fate. From this day on, you shall refer to me as the Great Witch of the Swamp, Master Metalia. Let's start some chaos together.
Let's start some chaos. From here on, my health, stamina, Gaiga calls, and so on will play a major role on the 100 Knight's ability to act. The top left corner of the screen will display my Gaiga calls, which it needs to perform any actions. When your Gaiga tolls have been depleted, your HP will begin to decrease. If your HP falls to 0 without any Gaiga tolls, you will regenerate. Attacking and dashing also depletes stamina. Stamina recovers right away, but its recovery also relies on the use of Gaiga calls. With the limited time to act away from its master, it is important to determine an effective way to power up the 100 Knight. To strengthen the 100 Knight, you can level up by defeating enemies or equip more powerful weapons and armor, but no permanent growth will be left until the 100 Knight returns to the swamp and has Metalia imbue the new power within it. It may feel complicated at first, but it is simple in its execution, so learn how to become stronger will come naturally with time. The basic controls are the same as before. If you made it this far, you will be able to progress without much concern. If you forget any controls, check the action details screen to review them. Yeah, I know. There are 58 tips in the loading screen to help you along your journey. The true game begins now. Tackle the main story, Hunter Knight.
In a world far different from our own, there exists a place called Medea. There, in a forest wedged between two nations, where no human or animal dares to tread, rather where they cannot tread, lives a lone witch in the swamp of Nibelhenne. This witch conducts strange experiments day in and day out, and is feared as the Swamp Witch.
The Swamp Witch.
None have seen her, and all keep their distance. The reason for this is because the witch cannot leave her precious swamp.
Which I still, honestly, by the way, do not know why. Well, actually, I think I
swamp
did get up
lies
to the
deep
part
in the
where she
forest
tells me
called
why she
woods,
can't leave, but
where the gods'
like I said, I haven't played this
persecution
game in a long
took
time,
place
so
in days long past.
I mean, I don't really remember too much.
Now, that land is protected by the peaceful Forest Witch.
The Forest Witch, which I know who she
One day,
is.
long ago, the animals felt a darkness from within the swamp and began to scatter. This was a sign of the grand incident to come.
Enemies may sometimes drop souls known as anima. When defeated, anima can be used to be in Metalia's bucket list. A certain facet can actually increase anima's drop rate.
Get... Hey! Up! Hey! Get up!
What the hell? Ow.
Have you awoken, Sir Hundred Knight? Let us rejoice. You are the first being in 113 years to have visited our small, humble
It's quite a
swamp.
long time.
Or, to be more specific, the very first visitor to our abode.
I guess I'm humbled?
My apologies. An introduction is in order. I am called Arlecchino.
Well, hello, Arlecchino. Oh man, I remember this guy. This guy's pretty cool. I guess he's like her butler of sorts, but I mean, this game's pretty cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it, man, because I really enjoyed this game.
I serve the Swamp Witch, Master Leah, as her butler and lookout.
Yeah, and yeah, by the
I'm
way,
faithful and
Natalia
reliable.
hates that that Arlecchino calls her Leah.
Dumbass! The name's not Leah. It's Metalia.
Hello, Master.
How many times do I gotta say it? Normally, I'd dismantle you, grind you up, and use you as fertilizer for my swamp. But I'm in a good mood today.
Whoa.
I'll pretend I didn't hear
my
that.
lady.
I'll also pretend like I didn't hear you call my swamp small.
Ah, you heard me, did you? I am pleased to know that your ears are healthy and functional.
Anyway, this is supposed to be the legendary demon, the 100 Knight. The appearance
Yeah.
of a burning phoenix, the size of a mountain, 13 eyes gazing in all directions, and 4 arms of immense strength.
Well, I mean,
Horsemen flee in
maybe?
terror as its wings shift the very winds. A voice that causes earthquakes.
I mean,
Spews liquid fire from its crotch and mouth. and 100 magical soldiers at its command. That's what I heard.
Well, I mean,
So
I'm
what
sorry.
the hell's this tiny thing? The legends were way more than an exaggeration.
However, the Great Witch Udoka's witch doctrine stated as much.
Uh-huh. I guess this isn't a mistake then.
This
She's
concludes
right.
the legendary demon summoning ceremony.
It's not over yet, Arlecchino. The final step is to chain its existence to this world.
I understand and obey. I shall prepare some slop. I shall prepare your meal.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. I shall do all in my power to prepare a delicious meal for you.
Thanks.
No need for that. You still got that gum you picked up the other day?
Yes, I have it right here.
She takes the gum and puts it in her mouth.
Even something disgusting like gum found on the ground has its uses. Here, eat it.
Oh, wow.
I am certain that Sir Hundred Knight is too dumb to understand the concept of fine dining, but still, perhaps this is taking it a bit far. A piece of already been chewed gum.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless it is a stray dog, I don't...
I guess I'm happy. But oh, wow. Hunger is a scary thing.
eating it.
Yep, dumb as a bag of hammers.
Bag of hammers. Can hit as hard as one though. The 100 Knight intelligence has gained a level. Oh, I'm not really sure. You got more intelligence by eating already chewed gum, but it can now disagree with and question others. Yeah. Become an official habitant of the world.
Ha! Maybe you can't hold a conversation worth a damn, but at least your spirit is rising. What, you mad or something? Then show off your attitude. You can't talk, so you have to make your presence known by what you do. Now, if you're mad because I fed you junk, show it through your attitude. I figured you'd make a stupid decision, but maybe you're not as dumb as you look. If you're so straightforward, I might not treat you like crap.
Well, thanks.
Indeed. Now all that remains is the contract ceremony, correct?
No, the contract's been made.
Really?
I took something important from it before it left that other world.
Ah, I see. How very deft of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Behold how impressed I am.
Look at that face. You have no idea, do you? Are you curious about what I took, 100 Knight? Well, don't worry about it too much. It was nothing big.
Nothing
Well-
big, huh?
The final touch. I'm gonna tell you something important. Listen up, 100 Knight.
Alright.
This is the contract torch. The burning flame is fueled by magic. You've become securely planted in this world. But without my magic, you'll get stuck in some sort of purgatory.
That sounds like really shitty.
Without the flame, you won't be able to stay here. But you won't be able to go back home. Ever. Get it? As long as that flame is burning, you're free to move about as you wish. Just make sure you do everything I want you to do before it burns out. That way, the contract will be fulfilled and you can go home.
Well, thanks.
But first, a test.
Alright.
I'll need some
haven't
proof
tested
that you
me
are,
enough.
in fact, the legendary 100 Knight. Come!
The 100 Knight skills consist of the main facet skill and one of 3 sub-facet skills. The facet skill will be at 100% strength regardless of the current main and sub. Okay. Well, we'll learn more about that later, I'm sure.
Look, 100 Knight. Look upon my awe-inspiring swamp. The lovely scent of swamp muck in the morning.
Oh yeah.
A treasure trove of mold with the raunchy odor of 100-year-old rotting gooey cheese.
Ugh,
And
sounds
this
horrible.
perfect suffocating humidity. It's so nice, isn't it? Getting a whiff of this energizes me from head to toe. I wish
yeah.
to drown the world in such swampy glory. That's my ultimate wish.
Well then.
I wish to drown this pitiable world under a wave of swamp mud. That is my destiny. Once the sewer we call this world overflows with swamp mud, your deed is done, and you will be set free. In other words, your duty is to coat the world with swamps.
Did you understand all of that, Sir 100 Knight? This type of swamp kills all manner of living things. It's a poisonous, a safe and refreshing swamp, yes.
Huh? That's weird. Does it look like the swamp's dried up a little?
Not really.
Not at all. I am inclined to believe it is just your imagination. That
Yeah, me
lengthy
too.
summoning ceremony must have exhausted you.
You think? Well, okay. All right, 100 Knight. Now that you know how great my swamp is, let's start your test. It'll just be a little roughhouse. 100 Knight, your task is to go to the nearby forest and destroy the annoying pillar there.
Allow me to intercede. Pillars are types of organic pillars that exist all over the world. I have no idea who named it, but the Pillar of Temperance is this particular one's official name.
Official,
Destroying
huh?
that shall be your test.
Doesn't sound too hard, does it? I mean, for the legendary 100 Knight. If you fail at this, you're as useless as a piece of rotted old furniture.
If you fail at this, I apologize, but you will be tossed in the dumpster. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You'll find the pillar. Well, it stands out. You'll see it. Anyway,
Okay.
I don't feel like explaining anything else. Go for it, Arlecchino.
As you command, Master Lee.
Metalia! Pass this test and meet my expectations, 100 Knight.
Act 1, Chapter 1. The Witch and Her Nemesis.
The witch and her nemesis.
Allow me to explain further. Master Leah was born in this swamp. And since she's a swamp witch, she loves the swamp more than anything. And also, because she is lazy, loves her swamp so much, she does not step foot on swampless land. Due to this, she's not very knowledgeable about the area, so I will provide my personal map.
Well,
It is
thanks.
merely a local area map, but the pillar is listed on it. I believe it may prove helpful.
100 Knight has acquired a map. A weapon set has also been acquired. A spear and a hammer.
To recap, find the pillar, called the Pillar of Temperance, in the forest and destroy it.
You have received a weapon. This is the equip tutorial. On the field, press the right button to directly access the equip screen. You cannot change equipment while attacking. Okay. You can set 3 weapons, which can be cycled through on the equipment screen using L1 and R1. You will not be able to use the same weapon on multiple weapon sets. You can equip up to 5 weapons in a single weapon set. Press the square button to use the weapons sequentially within the weapon set. Types shows magic die emblem and weapon types. By using a weapon with the same magic die emblem in the sequence, the rate will increase, resulting in an increase in damage. So yeah, if you use the same types as it says here, like if you use like 4 swords, then you're gonna get a better multiplier. So it's pretty cool. On the field, you can cycle through the weapon set by pressing L2 and R2. However, you cannot change into a weapon set if it does not contain any weapons. So that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music down, because it's kind of loud. So let's equip some weapons. So a sword. Yeah, so there's like some attack powers, so like, and they're rank C weapons, which I think is the worst type. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't have any accessories or anything like that. So like status, Tochaka, I don't remember what those are, but I think they are special things. But faucet changes are basically like different, I guess you'd say different classes. Like the Wonder Knight's kind of like an average one, so they're kind of their proficiencies, they're kind of just all around good at everything. So like, so also they have the skill makes so to Otaka efficiency will be doubled, which is like maybe like EXP or something, and then Gaiga Call cost is cut in half for down recovery. So like when you fall down, your Geiger calls go down, which is at 100% right there. So, alright, so let's figure out what we're doing. So I wonder, can we save right here? What is this going to? Master Metalia is scary, best to stay on her good side. So is there a way I can save the game before I leave? This looks like something I can save. Cover. Yeah, I know how to save the game. Alright, so is this the way to the forest? We'll find out, won't we? Wood's Way. There's an event here. Natalia's bucket list can be accessed from her home. To fulfill her wishes, you will need a certain amount of anima, but reviving townsfolk, improving weapons, decreasing karma, and stuff will, I think, give you more. So pretty much just doing anything will give you fucking anima and stuff. So pretty much you just want to mess around. So I need to I'm not, like, I don't really want to do full-out exploration. Whoops. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of move towards the target.
I hope you're not slacking off. Remember, you'll be unable to move if the contract torch is snuffed out.
Yeah.
Don't bother looking for me. I'm using the torch to speak directly into your mind. My
That's
unrivaled
convenient.
clairvoyance lets me monitor your every action. Huh? Hey, in the grass all around you. Those are magic beasts. Don't let those weak chumps bite you.
Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna That's anima. The hell? You don't know what that is? Fine, I'll tell you. Anima is basically an abstract manifestation of a living creature's so-called soul. No matter how big and threatening the beast, all souls become a small crystal like that. Anima is quite delicate, and having it appear in that particular form is pretty rare. Rejoice! You may have a hidden knack for hunting down anima. It's among my favorite foods. Find a lot and bring them to me. If you do, maybe we can cross something off your bucket list. When you defeat a monster, they will sometimes drop anima. To use anima, take it to the Swamp Witch's house and access the bucket list. The bucket list will grant your wishes depending on the amount of anima you have. You will lose 1 anima when you are downed in battle and half if you give up. Oh, okay. So you get all that? Then fine, then hurry up and get back to work. Find the pillar. Yeah, so I want to make sure I don't run out of stamina because I'll like fall down. It's really weird how it works, but yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's a cool combo. That's a treasure chest. Let's open it up. Let's take that weed gun. Hey, did you hear that? It might be. I know this feeling. There's gotta be a pillar nearby. Head towards that sound. I bet a pillar's around here. Keep looking. Yeah, so you hear that humming sound? That means there's one of these nearby. A pillar. That's it? The Pillar of Fools. It's small, but it's still the pillar. So, 100 Knight, think you can smash it? Well, let's see if we can. Let's see what you got. Do what you want. I'll just watch. Hit it! So what happens when we release these? I don't remember again. It broke. Hey, Arlecchino, the pillar actually broke. Well, more like it bloomed, but who cares? Look at a swamp. A small swamp formed. However, I must remind you that this is not the Pillar of Temperance. It is a minute pillar. What's your problem? We were never able to break or bloom a pillar before. We need to celebrate this amazing feat first. Plus, even a swamp that small should be enough to transport the 100 Knight and replenish its power. That sounds cool. That'll make exploring more efficient. One small step towards strangling this world with giant hands of swamp mud. Finding the Pillar of Temperance is making it bloom or whatever is just a matter of time. Regarding pillars. On the map, you will find small pillars that show up as green flower-like icons. By attacking them a few times, they will bloom, which increases their swampy innards. Wow. Bloomed or released, pillars can provide the 100 Knight with useful abilities. You can warp between pillars, return to Metalia's home, or replenish Gaiga Calls. These will prove to be very useful as the 100 Knight's journey continues. Use pillars wisely in order to maximize your time out on the battlefield. Use them aggressively, which is true. Well done, my 100 Knight. Maybe you really are the legendary creature spoke of in legend. Anyway, I already said this, but that isn't the Pillar of Temperance we're looking for. I guess your test still has just begun. Work your fancy pack off, 100 Knight. Find the Pillar of Temperance and make it bloom. I mean, if you don't want to die. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like dying, so let's mess around with one of these. So grade points are cool. Okay, so you can perform this physical revelation in the pillar menu. When the 100 Knight attacks or ingests an enemy, it will gain grade points. And once it reaches a certain amount, you will gain a grade boost. Use the grade boost to boost your stats and token abilities, increase the bonus points and heal Gaiga Calls of the 100 Knight. Boosts done during the physical revelation will reset once 100 Knight leaves the battlefield. So, yeah, things like, so these don't technically, what is this? Use a grade point to gain 15 bonus points. So yeah, you can use grade to recover Gaiga Calls. I kind of like doing this, but I kind of want to upgrade, I guess I want to upgrade my... I don't even remember what the action points do. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for HP for now, cause that's fine. And so then use this pillar as your spawn point. So yeah, let's do that. Make this pillar your spawn point on. All right, so let's get out of here. Oh, dodging. Gotta get out of here, my friend. Yeah, so there's another one around here somewhere. Kill some stuff. I forget what extra chain does, but this game's really strange. Like, if I do things just right, I can get extra bonuses. Or like extra attacks and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool, but yeah, get out of here. Yeah, like certain certain monsters take less damage from other attacks. So yeah. So my green's going up, that's good. Oh look, a new pillar. So let's hit this pillar. Zero release. So let's distribute grade points. So I have 4, and I know I want to use some to get back some like Geiger calls, cause like we kind of need to. We're gonna upgrade our attack, and we're gonna upgrade our AP as well. AP's, if I remember, kind of helpful. I don't 100% remember everything, but we're gonna keep going and see what we can figure out. Yeah, we want to kill like everything because upgrading our grade is very helpful. I don't remember like what all the bonuses and stuff do, but we'll figure it out. So I've already been here, so we can kill this guy. Whoops, I fell down. I don't remember how to consume. I know there's an option to do that. Squirt. Oh no, this game's really strange. I don't know. I don't remember 100% what's going on. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna figure out what's going on. And that was fun. XP is cool because I guess you can. There's triangles which are like heavy attacks like this, and that let me like mess those guys up that you just saw. Messing up everybody. You see, like that's ineffective. But see, that hammer was really good against him. People's Lance, huh? There's a thing. So let's attack this pillar. So we have 6, so let's use some to reset our Geiger calls. 49, 59, I think we're gonna go 69. We're gonna upgrade our AP one more time, and our attack 2 more times. So that'll be fine. And then we're gonna set this pillar as our spawn point, and keep going. Hey look, here's Arlecchino. Huh? Arlecchino, what are you doing there? This area is part of my field work. It is akin to a garden for me. You jerk! You would go and do field work without telling your master? I'm annoyed that you try so hard. I am eternally grateful to hear such kind words, master. There was nothing kind about what I just said. Oh, Sir Hundred Knight, the Pillar of Temperance can be found by going straight ahead. Well, thanks, buddy. Yo, Arlecchino, aren't you gonna go? Oh, me? Well, my molars have been aching and aching ever since I woke up this morning. It leads me to believe that today is not a lucky day. Thus, I feel I should stay behind for my own safety. Yes. An idiot like you wandering around in the forest? Give me a break. What a disappointing butler. I must disagree. My predictions are often correct. Sir Hundred Knight, you should be careful as well. Hey, Hundred Knight, this is a test, but the danger's real. Don't be an idiot. Ow. See, that guy shot a laser at us. You can now consume enemies. By consuming them, you can replenish Geiger Calls, which is amazing, because Geiger Calls are great. We don't want to use all of our grade on upgrading, replenishing our Geiger Calls. So I was waiting for them to let me do this. Once their life is lowered but to 20%, you can consume them. Lock on with the R1 button and press the triangle button to consume your enemy. Excuse me. Additionally, you can gain bonuses by repeatedly pressing this triangle button. When consuming enemies, garbage will fill your stomach stock. Use bowel dump to remove garbage. Also, if your stomach stock is full, you will not be able to consume enemies.
Kelpie.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't do that good, but hey.
Kelpie.
Oh, yeah. That was a lot of Geiger Calls we just gained back. So, I have a lot of garbage in my stomach stock, but what the heck is this thing?
Huh? A beast man? That's suspicious.
Yeah, it looks fucking suspicious to me.
Who are you? I
the
know.
109.
You're another weird one, yes? Perhaps a magic being? What are you doing here? Well, that is a silly question.
Well, then why
I
ask?
bet you came here for the Pillar of Temperance's magic power. It happens quite often, really. Let me show you a little of its power. Come over here, little one.
Okay. You've killed a lot of people.
Right here.
Nah, bro. Compared to other places, you feel a strong magical force here.
Oh? You can't see it? That's right. Pillars have wills, and only protectors may see them.
The hell? Protectors? That's a new one to me.
Interesting. No, this is what the pillar does. In order to protect itself, the pillar chooses its protector and exchanges strong magical powers for its continued protection.
That seems
Of course,
convenient.
it can also render itself invisible to all but its protector.
Interesting. That caterpillar beast man is obviously protecting it. I didn't think pillars had wills, but I think it's clear how we can come to see the pillar.
As you can't see, I cannot show you the pillar or offer any benefits since you are not the protector.
Alright, well I guess I'm just gonna have to
Oh,
become the protector.
Please watch
I
your step.
guess.
I would not like it if you stepped on my unborn children.
There are human bones and beast-man cocoons on the ground.
How about it? Pretty impressive, huh? Oops. I cannot waste any more time talking. I must care for my children.
What's so impressive? Of course you'd get fat if you ate that many humans. Well, seems like we'll need to change the test's curriculum a bit. You get it, right, 100 Knight? If the pillar loses its protector, it will be forced to reveal itself.
What? Are you trying to fight me?
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
Perhaps I was too cordial, and now you are showing your true colors.
Okay, 100 Knight. Kill this for brains and grind it to dust.
Come at me, bro.
Wee! Wee! Fly! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah! Wee! Wee! Fly! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah! Yeah! Wee! Yeah!
Oh,
Wee! Yeah! Yeah! Hello!
come at me, bro.
Yeah, yeah! Fly! Wee! Wee! Fly! 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 Yeah! Wee! Yeah! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah! Wee!
Oh,
Fly! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah! Wee! Wee! Fly! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah! Wee!
come at me.
Fly! Yeah! Hello! Yeah! Yeah! Hello! Yeah! Wee!
Oh,
Wee! Fly! Yeah! Hello!
let's get some.
Wee! Fly! Wee! Yeah! Hello! Yeah, yeah!
Oh, and out you go. Da, la, 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 la. All right, stage clear. Leveling up. Yeah, so depending on the higher like the rank you got, like as you saw, I got like the bonus points. So for some places I'm gonna have to go back and like grind because some of those items, like in order to get some of the best items, I guess you want to get high bonuses. So which are which are those on the left? So I'm probably gonna do those in between videos, and also just to like refresh my skills. But so yeah, so I could press some of this stuff to like discard it. So like obviously I don't want any of this junk, and so I want to take these things. All right.
My eyes! My body!
Occupy!
That'll do, 100 Knight. Pretty nice way to end the day.
Yeah,
Huh?
I know, right?
Hey, the pillar's gonna show itself. The Pillar of Temperance. It's visible now, just as we planned. All right, 100 Knight. Can you make it bloom? If you can't, you've failed. You'll be ripped to shreds. If you want to live,
Thanks.
make sure you peel the skin off this motherfucker. Do it now, 100 Knight.
Bam! Punch it.
It bloomed? It bloomed! You released it! It's just as I
Nice.
thought. The pillar was holding the power of the swamp inside of it. Of course. My intuition was right. Wow, this is so much magic power. And the swamp mud is spreading far and wide. Wonderful. With this, the power of the swamp will grow exponentially.
I know, right? It's gonna take a while, but
Look!
oh.
I can use my teleportation magic! I can finally see the outside world! Well, more like the world I should be subjugating has spread further.
The Swamp Witch? The horrific child that people say lives in the poisonous swamp?
The very
Hell'd
one.
you say?
Okay. Well, let's just leave it at that for today. But I'll never, ever forgive you for this. I'll get my revenge someday. Just you wait until that day comes.
She's gonna come back as a butterfly.
Such nonsense
Unless she
from a
kills you
weakling.
now.
Your words are nice, but you seem to be mistaken about something. Your life ends right now! Burn and die in agony!
Oh boy. Dead.
Go against the Swamp Witch Metalia, and this is what happens. Take note on your way to Hades. Anyway, good work, 100 Knight. You passed the test.
Yay!
I'm saying that I approve of you, and that you're the same creature from the legend, the 100 Knight.
The 100 Knight has passed the test. It feels you are one step closer to fulfilling the contract.
Your real duty starts now, though. It won't be a happy rainbow road coated in the sweetest of honeys. The path I wish to pave will be a cold and ghastly road of death, painted with the blood of innocence.
Whoa.
Is that not a passage from the book you were reading the other day? Battles without honor or witchery?
Shut your trap! I thought your teeth hurt. What'd you come here for?
Apparently just to talk smack.
That idiot is still moving. So stubborn. Man, what an annoyance. I'll squash it like the bug it is.
Stop it! What are you doing? Is this your handiwork?
What is going on?
Such cruelty.
You're one of them.
Shh. Quiet now. Please sleep in peace. Leah, I never thought I'd see the day you'd leave the swamp and release this pillar, no less.
Oh boy.
She finally appears. The root of all evil, the ugly forest witch Malia. How do you like this? I finally made it to the outside world.
It's been quite a while, Leah. I thought you had gone silent, but now you destroy a pillar. Unbelievable.
My name ain't Leah. It's Metalia, you stupid fucking bitch! But I'm in an amazing mood today. I'll forgive that slip-up. However, know that I'm one step away from tearing off your fucking head and drowning it in my swamp.
Oh boy.
I look forward to the face you'll make when you die.
Such a vulgar tongue. Your personality has become quite twisted.
Oh yeah? Like you're any better. I never dreamed the day'd come when you'd grade my damn vocabulary.
You ought to discard the idea of journeying beyond your swampy confines, and the pillars are not what you think they are. Give up and go back to your swamp. As long as I live, your dream to leave the swamp will never come true.
Dang.
I'll keep that in mind. If a swamp's nearby, there's no reason for me to hesitate just because of you.
If that's how you wish to do things, I would rather avoid using force to solve a problem, but if I must,
The great, intelligent witch of the forest, Malia. In
Oh my.
accordance with the ancient contract, I shall listen to your wish.
this is the great elder tree, aged 1,000 years, as the holy philosopher of the forest. Nobody shall pass this point, unless granted passage by the great elder tree. Refrain from causing any more trouble, and go back to the swamp, Leah.
You are tainted. You shall not set foot in the forest.
Master Leah, it is dangerous here. Perhaps we should retreat for now.
Sounds like a good
The
idea.
great Elder Tree is the ruler and sage of the entire forest. To fight it in its own habitat is...
Whatever. Burn!
What?
Leah!
Whoa! Insolent child! It would appear the tree has been burnt alive, theoretically. Over 1,000 years of history, burned to a crisp so easily. What a shame.
Hey, 100 Knight! You remember the stench that foolish whore let off? That woman is the root of all evil. The devil. Our worst enemy. Forest Witch Malia. Don't let her fancy language bullshit and fancy outfit fool you. Underneath, she's the worst kind of criminal. Ain't that right, Arlecchino?
Why, yes, the Forest Witch is a wonderful, horrible criminal.
Wow.
The hell? Whose side are you on?
Yes, well, I am Master Leah's loyal and unquestioning butler. So, yes.
Natalia! Ugh, forget it. Hey, 100 Knight. Now that you passed my test, I got another mission for you. You better start rejoicing. This is good news. If you accomplish this mission, I promise I'll let you go right before I coat the world in swamp mud. I swear on my name, the Swamp Witch Natalia. Get the apex
Alright.
of Forest Witch Malia.
100 Knight's next mission, getting the Forest Witch Malia's apex, has been added. The apex refers to the witch's neck, meaning you must behead Malia and bring the severed head back home. Ew. Alright, so next time, guys, we will get Malia's head. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Alright, see you later.